some big news coming out of Pure Storage, that is.
Yeah, so Pure had their first on-site event for years. It was called Accelerate Tech Fest. It was out of Los Angeles. Our storage and data analyst, Steve McDowell, actually attended the event. And some pretty big announcements. So first of all, Pure is growing faster than any, they had 50% growth last quarter as other people were talking about their supply chain woes. Now, they don't cover as wide a swath of storage, let's say like a Dell Technologies. Like they don't have entry level, they don't have mid range, they don't have mainframe, right? But they're in an area that's super high growth, driven by the insatiable need to store, act on, and move data for analytics, databases, and machine learning and AI. So they're in a sweet spot of the market. So they brought out a new FlashBlade S, and they introduced QLC, which is a less expensive version of the core memory. But what Pure did is they increased the reliability and they put a caching mechanism in there so it would have all the performance of it. So pretty brilliant stuff. I urge you to read Steve's Forbes article about this. The other thing, you might have gotten it, FlashBlade, it's bladed. So if you want to upgrade, you don't have to replace the entire chassis. You just take out the blade and you stick the new blade in that you want. The second thing they did is they really simplified their messaging around Evergreen. So Evergreen is essentially the ability to have this perpetual upgrade of hardware and software, and it's kind of like a subscription service. And what they did is they combined Pure as a service and Evergreen into the same offering. They have Evergreen Gold program as Evergreen Forever. So new to Evergreen is this one called Evergreen Flex, which adds both a CapEx and an OpEx model. So simplification, but also I think pointing out, I would say Pure's leadership in this as a service and upgraded area. The final thing, right, we talk about, I think you brought this up on our earnings analysis, which was Portworx. And don't think about Portworx as adding containers to everything, meaning you're going to put your ERP on it. You're not, right? This is all about getting them into the data management, and whether it's database, data service, one-click database environments with Pure's high degree of availability and security. And new solution, right? It supports Cassandra, Kafka, Postgres SQL, RabbitMQ, Redis, and of course Zookeeper, which is my favorite. Just kidding. I actually have no idea what Zookeeper is. I need to go look that up. But you get the idea. So Pure net expanding their capabilities to being as CEO Charlie Giancarlo says, he's bored with storage, but he loves data. So, and that's exactly what the company has done.
Yeah, I think the Portworx is going to be a surprisingly influential play in the company's growth future. As storage becomes increasingly commoditized, the company's leading into A, data management, and B, we talked about this as well on earnings, customer experience.
Yeah.
You got to differentiate and make it better, because everybody, has sort of known that storage in many ways has become commoditized, and you need to make storage and data more symbiotic. You need to make the relationship, because storage in itself has no value to the application, but storage, when it's managed correctly and the data becomes accessible and it becomes flexible, then it becomes usable in the applications, and that's what they're trying to do. Very important. Pat, you covered a lot. There, I think it wasn't huge, big news, but look, this company's on fire. How do you end up talking about Pure Storage twice in like 3 weeks? And it's because they're doing good things. I mean, the earnings were great. They're outpacing the market. They're a company to keep an eye on. They're diversifying the business model. And like I said, they're continuing to create a premium product. And in tougher economies, premium products do better, period. Commodities always get hit. So good stuff from Pure Storage.